very hard to deal with Broodlord, Infestor, Corruptor with just Blinkstalker, Storm, and Gateway units. It definitely is. The mutas are going to be coming in here again. A few Banelings in here as well. Might snipe the third base, and it looks like that's exactly what he's going for. This third base definitely going to fall, but oh, definitely. Leenock, what are you doing, Leenock? Oh man, just leaving 2 roaches here would have been enough to snipe this Nexus, and now the third base stays alive. I cannot believe Leenock actually didn't pull through with that. Sniping that third base would have pretty much killed all the economy that Parting had left. Parting only has a few mineral patches in his natural base, and his main base is pretty much mined out, so this third base going down would have been immensely huge. I still think Leenock is going to go in for another shot, and here come the mutas. They're definitely going in for another shot, but the Stalkers are in position, so that shot is not going to work out. Stalkers blink forward, take out a few Banelings, Roaches, and a muta or 2. Finally, a fourth base coming up for Parting. A little bit late, not too late though. He can still keep up with Leenock, but I was talking about this earlier, not having any kind of special anti-air in the form of a Mothership or Void Rays or anything really that is not just pure Blinkstalker with Gateway units and Storms. It's going to be so hard to deal with 11 Broodlords. Also worth noting, no Colossi are on the field, so the Broodlings are actually going to mass up to incredible numbers. I'm going to give Leenock the advantage right now. He's got 4 bases for such a long time. His 5th base is up, and he is looking really, really good with this Broodlord attack. I believe there's 11 of them on the field. War Prism gets taken out. Didn't do too much, I believe. Might have missed a little bit of harassment, but I don't think it's been too bad. This Overlord is a very lucky Overlord. It's been here since the start of the game. Probably the longest living unit in the entire game right now. The rocks, destructible debris, I should call them, in the middle of the map now being broken down by these Broodlords. And I think by now Parting has caught wind of them, and yes, he has. He sees exactly what is on the way. His Stargate is about to finish up, so that means no Mothership is going to be anywhere near finishing. He's trying to storm these Broods, but there are Queens here for Transfuses. Beautiful move here by Leenock, bringing a few of his Queens with the attack. And Parting is going to do the only thing that he really can, abuse the mobility of his Blinkstalkers and go for some kind of a base trade. He just cannot head up, engage this army at all. He has to do something crazy, and he's doing it. He is, a lot of Banelings going into Blinkstalkers here. Not the most effective way of dealing with things, but this counterattack is buying Parting a lot of time, and a lot of Banelings are being used up on these Stalkers here. There's some more Stalkers behind the mineral line here, taking out a lot of workers. 13 workers killed now by Parting and continuing to rack in the worker kills, but at this point in the game, getting worker kills might not be enough to bring him back into it. The fleet beacon is on the way as the Broodlords get caught in the middle of the map. There's not that much support here. There's actually no support here at all. These Stalkers could blink forward and storm forward, the Templar of course, and go for a bit of an attack. There's no support here at all. What is Leenock doing with all these Broods in the middle of the map? They're getting stormed and softened up immensely. But it looks like Parting Steel is not choosing to head up and engage this. Now the reinforcements have joined up. The Roaches, the Infestors, and the Mutas are now with the Broodlords again. That's going to make it that much harder for Parting to engage. Now the 4th base is up for him. That is something he desperately needed. A lot of probes following one probe here. That's not the most effective way of mining things. Actually not effective at all. The Stalkers are outrunning the Broodlords, of course, and trying to do as much damage as they possibly can. Has to be careful not to lose these Immortals. They could be useful later on. A big Stalker counterattack is going to be heading towards the 4th base of Leenock. This game is getting immensely crazy. The Broodlords now sieging the 4th base of Parting, and is Parting going to be able to hold here? His Blinkstalkers are over here dealing with a few Roaches as these Broods and Infestors take out, or starting to take out the Nexus. Blinkstalkers harassing the 4th base at the same time. Action all around the map, but the action will be centering around this position in the middle right now, where the 4th base has just fallen. These Broodlords are taking out Immortals. These Immortals not the most useful. They did have 13 and 11 kills, I believe, so those Immortals actually might have been more useful than they seemed in the mid-game, but they were definitely not able to do too much in the late game here. The Mothership is now on the way in the main base. Like I said, Parting needs this Mothership. He needs the Vortex. He needs a few Archons to go in there and do some positional play. The Stalkers are doing a great job of shutting down the economy of Leenock here. He doesn't have that much income left, I don't think. Taking a look at the income tab, no, he has pretty much no income left at all. So he's gonna have to win the game with the units and the upgrades that he pretty much has right now. The Stalkers take out another base. They're gonna be retreating right now. Leenock pretty much down to 1 base income. He's mined out of his 3rd natural main base, and this is his only mining base right now, whereas Parting is also on 1 base mining. Does Leenock know about this base? Oh, Leenock does not know about this base. That is going to be really good for Parting, who's got his mothership about to pop out. A few High Templar are here. Oh, nice feedbacks on those infestors. They're not going to be able to fungal anything. And this Void Ray is having a field day. Wow, this Void Ray is a hero. I'm having trouble clicking on it. It has 3 kills, most of them probably Brute Lords. So 1 Void Ray taking out 3 Brutes, that is definitely not bad. Another Void Ray joins up and is going to try to target down another Brute Lord, and he gets it. Oh, barely gets another one there as well. The Stalkers once again going for a counterattack, something the Parting has been doing all game long. Leenock pulling all his drones to try and keep his last mining base alive because he knows he's not going to have enough minerals to rebuild another hatchery. He wants to keep that alive. The mothership is about to pop out. Actually, it is already out. It's gaining energy right now, already up to 75. Only needs 25 more energies to be able to go for that Vortex, and that's going to give a Parting so much of a better chance. Looks like the Stalker harassment might actually be winning him this game. Very unique play out of this Protoss player here. Don't really see that as often. Of course, we see Blink Stalkers being abused for their mobility all the time, but taking out Zerg bases in the late game, it's not something that I've seen that many times before. So I'm gonna give a lot of credit to Parting here, who looks like he's gonna take this game more and more every second. This mothership is gonna be getting out of here alive as well, it seems like. And Leenock, I still don't think he has an idea about this base, and still income is being gained here for Parting. That base is so crucial to his income right now and so crucial to this game. Every second this base goes unscouted, Parting is going to have more chance of winning this game, even though he's losing his entire main base. Leenock has nothing left either. He's just mining gas. He's not mining any minerals. I think his mineral income is probably 0. Yes, it is 0.0. He will not be able to produce any more units apart from a few infestors. And infestors, of course, very gas-heavy units. When you're not mining a lot of minerals, it's really good to be making gas-heavy units, such as for Terrans, it could be Ravens or Ghosts. For Protoss, it could be DTs, but especially High Templar. They cost so much gas and so little minerals, so that could be units that, yeah, actually, he does have the Templar Archives here. So smart to have the Templar Archives here. Where are these probes going, though? That is interesting. Probably sending them out on the map just to make sure he has a few probes out on the map in case this base does get found. The Broodlord's slowly working away in the main of Parting at the last few buildings that he has left. His mothership has 150 energy, and that's going to be very, very useful. Might even have 2 vortexes by the time these armies collide. The last few buildings are starting to go down for Leenock. How many drones does he have out on the map? 19 drones. They should be with this army. Yes, here they are. Here's 16 of them, and there's 3 more drones probably spread around the map somewhere. Yep, here they are, those 3 drones. Oh, they're going to be scouting this base over here. Leenock will not be happy to see this at all. Runs into a bunch of cannons and a High Templar with a lot of energy. And Leenock is going to be thinking, oh my god, I made a big mistake. Leenock is now being revealed because he has no hatcheries left and not enough money to build a single hatchery. How many buildings does he actually have? He has a few geysers all across the map, but I believe these 3 buildings are his last. He does have 53 minerals, so he can use 1 of these drones. Actually, 2 of the drones can morph into an extractor, and that's going to be the last 2 buildings he will ever construct in this game. Leenock now making his way towards this hidden base. There is a High Templar here with Storms. That Storm is going to be very pivotal. Might be able to feed back a few of the infestors as well. This game is still not over yet. The army that Leenock has is still very potent. Taking a look at the army supply tab, we can see Parting has way more supply, about 20 extra over his opponent, but his army is not quite as well equipped. Well, actually, I'm not really sure. It's a mothership in here. You never know how that's going to work out. Here comes the High Templar. It feedbacks a lot of the infestors. 2 of them go down immediately because they were on full energy. And here we go. The last engagement of this game is going to happen. The Vortex. Oh my god, that was a good Vortex. There is 2 Archons in this mix. They have to get in this Vortex ASAP. There they go. Oh, this is going to be a complete massacre. There's 2 Templar as well to go for Storms. And Parting is going to be ripping apart the last piece of this army. We're just waiting for the death blow right now. And here come all the Broodlords. Get stormed to death. And that's going to be it. I do think GG gets called by FXOLeenock, who will be eliminated by STParting in the last game in this best of 3, the IPL4 open bracket semi-finals. And we're going to have STParting advance to the next round. Like I said, he will be playing in the grand finals of bracket 1 of the open bracket for IPL. I don't think I'll ever end up casting that game because this is pretty much just an application game that I cast for the IPL, the casting contest that they were having. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this cast. It was an amazing game and I had a lot of fun doing this. This is Lurlian for the IPL4 casting contest. I'm going to be signing out and I hope to be catching you sometime later, maybe on one of my live streams because that is what I do most. Thank you for watching and I'll